Hello guys, welcome to Coding Essentials. I'm here with another interesting interview question. So please do watch the video till end. Over here the problem statement is write a function which takes an array and prints the majority element if it exists, otherwise prints no majority element using Moore voting algorithm. So a majority element in an array A of size n is an element that appears more than n by 2 number of times, and hence there is at most one such element. So you must be thinking there are many simpler ways to solve this problem. Then why using Moore voting algorithm? We use Moore voting algorithm because of time complexity analysis. It is the fastest method to solve this problem. So what is Moore voting algorithm? This algorithm is a two-step process. The first one is finding and returning a candidate inside the array that may or may not be a majority element. So this will surely return a candidate. In the second step, we will check that the candidate is occurring more than n by 2 number of times or not. If it is occurring, then we'll print the majority element, or otherwise we'll print no majority element. So moving on to the pseudocode or the algorithm, how we will implement it. We will loop through each element and maintain a count of majority element and majority index. If the next element is same as the current element, then we will increment the count, and if not, then we will decrement the count. Then if the count reaches 0, then the majority index changes to the current element, and the majority element also changes to the current, and we reset the count again to 1. Then we will traverse through the array and find the count of the candidate found. If the count is greater than half the size of the array, then we print the element, else we print there is no majority element. So let me show you an example. Here's an array of 5 elements. First we will set the index as 0 and count as 1. Then we'll compare 1 and 3. So the majority index is 0 in the first step before comparing, and now the element are different, so we will decrease the count to 0, minus 1, decrement the count. And now as the count is 0, so we will reset it to 1 and change the majority element and the majority index. Now comparing 3 with 3, the elements are the same, so we will increment the count to 2, 1 plus 1, 2, and the majority index and element would be the same. Now we will compare 3 with 1, and so they are different. Then we will decrement the count to 1. It is not 0, so still the index and the element will be the same. Now we will again compare 3 to 2, and it is different, so we will decrement the count to 0, and as it is 0, we will reset the count to 1 and change the element to 2 and the index to 4. So the step 1 is completed. Now simply check the number of times the candidate occurs in the array. If it is more than n by 2, then the candidate is a majority element. So we got 2 as the majority element. Now we'll go to the code, how to implement the code. The first thing is to define a function that will find the candidate. Though it is the first step, in which we will enter the array. So it will take the array as an input. Then we will set the majority index as 0 and count as 1, as I said before. Then for I in range of length of A, if A of majority index equal A of I, then we increment the count. So if the next element is equal, then we increment the count, else we decrement the count. And also if the count is 0, then we reset the count as 1 and majority index as I. So I is the current index, and we return, after the for loop, we exit the for loop and return the majority element we found. Then we define another function that will check that is it the majority element or not. So it will check that whether or not the candidate is a majority element or not. So in that we will input the array and the candidate key, candidate element. So x equals a dot count of candidate. So we are using Python here. So in Python 3 there is an inbuilt function for list where we can count the number of times the element is occurring inside the list. So it makes the work easier. So if x is greater than length of a by 2, then we return true, else we return false. So after that we define another function print, where it will print the candidate key. So if is majority equal true, then print the candidate, otherwise print no majority element. So now we will just call print majority of a. So it will call this function, and inside this it will first call the first function find candidate, and then it will return a candidate. Then we'll put this candidate inside the is majority. So now this function will call is majority function, and if it returns true, then print function will basically print the candidate. If it returns false, then it will print no majority element. So this was the problem. And now comes the time complexity analysis. So the time complexity analysis is big O of n, and the auxiliary space required is big O of 1. So no extra space is required, a constant space of something is required. So this is the time complexity analysis of this problem. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.